We have officially hit 200 subscribers. And now that we have hit 200 subscribers, I will reveal what my reward to the community is. Thank you, all of you, for watching. And here is my reward to the community for 200 subscribers. I will be doing community build reviews. I don't know how long I will continue that series. Maybe forever. We will see. This is going to be the document containing all of the rules around that. I have lots of rules around it, but most of the rules are so I can make the build review video better rather than being a rules freak. So, we will go over the rules for the community build reviews. If you have any questions about the rules or additions you would like, please feel free to reach out to me on Discord. And I think I covered everything, but we shall see. So, the builds will be builds from you guys, not my builds, yours. We will review them together. We will record a video of the build review, and it will be uploaded. These submissions must be sent through Discord directly to me in my DMs. My Discord is Chris the Miss. You probably already know that. I'm pretty active in a lot of DDO servers. Some rules about DMing me. You have to be in a server with me or be my friend. I will likely decline your friend requests because more often than not, the people that send me friend requests are bots. The reason you cannot DM me is because I have global DMs turned off again because of botting. Some recommended servers I have for you to communicate with me: the official DDO Discord, the unofficial community DDO Discord, and StreamTom's Discord server. The official and unofficial are both public Discord servers, meaning they should be theoretically very easy for you to find them. StreamTom's Discord server is also good because he's the biggest DDO content creator, and he has big Discord, lots of people in it. You might already be there. If you can't join any of the servers I'm in, there is more servers I'm in. They're all mostly guild Discord servers though, so I'm not gonna name those unless you request. You can DM me on the forums. Again, the name is Chris the Miss, and we can communicate through the forums. And if none of that works, I don't know. Probably I will make an email that you can email me at, is probably what I'll do. I hope it doesn't come to that, but I cannot guarantee anything. The build reviews are required to be done in a voice channel with me in the Discord server of your choice, or private DMs also works. If you don't want your audio to come through for the video, you can tell me and I will hopefully turn off your audio so only I can be heard. We will arrange a time in advance to do the build reviews. Build reviews will not have a set time. They may take a long time. You've probably seen with my theoretical builds videos, those take like an hour and a half. It's probably not going to take that long, hopefully, but just make sure the time we agree on is not short. The DDO builds must be DDO builder files, no paste bins or text builds. The reason for this is if I'm given a paste bin or a text of a build, that is a really bad viewing experience for people watching the video. So please make it a DDO builder video. Link to the builder is here. If you don't know how to use it, I have another video somewhere explaining how to use the builder. These are things that you must tell me before the build review. These are things you must tell me during the build review, as in on camera. The goal of the build, the environment of the build, i.e. endgame, Reaper, etc. The role of the build, self-explanatory. Any must-haves for the build to fit the theme. If you want to play maximum Lightning Bolt Stormsinger and you have some heinous garbage split, but you want to have like 5 lightning bolts, please tell me, because otherwise I will tell you that's bad. The appropriate level of gearing. If you want me to do gear, I will, assuming I have time. But everyone's gearing needs are different. I am in a position where I can get any gear set in the game. Most people aren't. Please tell me what is not okay for a gear set. I need to know the tomes, past lives, and reaper points of your character on the character you plan on playing, assuming you have any, just because it makes the build more accurate. And also, what is your desired past life if you have one? So if you have to have a monk past life, then I will have to make a build with a monk past life. But if you want to play a longsword character and your original build is like a regular fighter, and I change it over to a paladin, but you don't have a desired past life, then that would be fine. These are things that you must tell me before or after the build review, i.e. not on camera. Now, this doesn't actually have to be sent to me in a text form. I already had someone send me this in text form, but it can be something as simple as 10 minutes before I start the camera and the recording, you just tell me all these things verbally or after, and that's fine too. You can send it to me in text, but if you want to do it in voice, it's also fine. You need to tell me what is your experience with the game, because if you're sending me a build and if you played the game for 6 months, chances are good I'm going to talk about the build differently than if you have played the game for 10 years. I think that's pretty self-explanatory, because if your build is terrible and you played for 6 months, I'm going to cut you a lot of slack, but if you played for 10 years and your build is terrible, I really can't cut you any slack because you should know better. You should tell me, what do you want me to call you? Because I have to say your name, so it doesn't have to be your real life name, just whatever name you want. Don't really care, whatever you want. I actually, if you want, I will allow you to pick the background music for the video. Just tell me if you have a preference or don't. This preference must be copyright free, otherwise the channel gets taken down. And I highly encourage songs with no lyrics because it makes listening to it easier. So there's that. If your suggestion is copyrighted, I will have to decline it, but if you want if you have another suggestion that is not copyrighted, I will do it. I'm not trying to be an asshole about it. I just need to not have copyrighted music, and I will let you know how to know if it's copyrighted or not. If you don't know, just ask. I can probably figure it out. You need to tell me whether you want your voice to be heard on camera or not. You need to tell me your level of comfort with my criticism. As you might know, I can get kind of mean sometimes. I'm not intended. It's not intended to be mean, and that's why I want you to tell me your level of comfort with my criticism, is so you don't get hurt feelings, because I don't want to be mean to you if you don't want me to be mean to you. So. And then you also need to tell me what specifically you want the build, or what specifically you want help with in the build. You can tell me, oh, just look at the feats. Nothing else. Everything else is fine. And I will just look at the feats. You also can tell me, I don't know what I'm doing. Please look at everything. And I will look at everything. I don't care. Incomplete builds are okay as long as there's a foundation. If you send me a build without a gear set, but it has everything else, that's fine. If you send me a build with like starting stats, feats, and maybe a general idea, can probably figure something out. If you send me a build with the starting stats and the race, and you don't know what you want the build to do, probably can't help you. There is no cost to this. You don't have to pay me. You don't have to like the video. You do not have to subscribe. You do not have to do anything except get in voice chat and do the build review. That's it. It's a gift. It's my gift to you guys. Joke builds are okay. It doesn't have to be a serious build. In fact, if it's a joke build, it probably will be a better review. If you have any questions, reach out to me. I will probably update this list. And lastly, of course, have fun. I already have something in mind for 500 subscribers, but we're not even a third of the... we're a little bit over a third of the way there, so too early to talk about this. But I already have something in mind for this, assuming we ever hit it. I don't know if we will, but I hope that this will be useful to at least someone. If this helps at least one person, then it was worth my time, because At the end of the day, helping people is really the only purpose of my YouTube channel. And while there is a side gig of calling SSG out on their bullshit, realistically, that's not going to do anything. That doesn't help anyone. It's just a place for me to vent. So this is the core of my channel, is helping people. And you if you want to send me builds, but you don't want me to review them on camera, I likely will not be as thorough or might not do it at all, depending on what the build is. If you want to do that on camera, chances are nearly 100% I will do it. So if you want me to review your stuff, I'd recommend that, because I cannot help every single person who sends me a build. So maybe if there's too many people who want this, I won't have time for this, but I'm suspecting, at least for now, I will be able to fit everyone in. I already actually have a build review planned for tomorrow. I don't know what the build is. I'll figure that out tomorrow. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Once again, thank you guys for 200 subs. Could not have done it without you. That's it for me, and I shall smell you later.